Hey guys, this video is on how to find good real estate, find a good real estate deal. Off-market properties, a review of what off-market deals are and strategy how to find them. I'm Ramon Owens, and thank you for joining. Let's get started, guys. What's holding you back? That's a big question that a lot of people get on a day-to-day basis. Is what's holding me back, man? I can't figure out what the issue is, and for a lot of us, it's work. I mean, we spend so much time at work that, a lot of us, when we get done with work, we had to come home, deal with the kids, deal with the husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, what have you, and just everyday life. And we just don't get the time to get out there and get this done. So work is a big thing. Another thing is money. Money is always something that's in the back of everybody's head. That's why some people in real estate choose wholesaling, because there's a less of a financial burden, but there still are some things you have to spend money on. Money is a big building block because people feel like they don't have enough of it in order to get out there and get things done, or just be motivation. I've done all this reading and I'm very intimidated. I have so many things, so many questions that's not being answered. I feel like I'm doing this on my own. I just, I can't make things happen right now. I just don't feel like I'm in that position to make it happen. And that's a common thing. Or it's just the knowledge base. There is a lot of things to learn. There are a lot of options, categories, deals, contracts. It's just so much I got to learn in order to get this. And all I want to do is invest in property. Guys, these are all common things that everybody has. Trust me, I have been through 98% of the headaches that you're currently pursuing. But don't worry. I have a way to help you break the chains and break free of all these distractions. I'm going to teach you what off-market deals are. So let's dive in. What is an off-market deal, you ask? An off-market deal are deals not listed on MLS. And for those of you that are new and don't know what MLS stands for, MLS stands for multi-listing services. Multi-listing services are normally and all the time used by real estate agents and brokers. You have to have a license to do it. So when a homeowner seeks out the help of a realtor, that realtor will then either themselves have a professional photographer, even have the homeowners themselves take pictures. They make this long, detailed listing and they post it on this site called MLS. And then what happens when, as soon as the realtor puts all this information, the tax information, the school zoning, the bedrooms, bathrooms, as soon as they hit the button, goes everywhere. Goes to every major search engine in the country and sometimes in the world. It's where your Zillow information comes from, your Trulia, your Yahoo Real Estate, your Houseu, even Craigslist. Everybody derives and pulls their information from MLS listings. It's nothing unique, guys. It's just how they present it. So now I'm going to go into the definitions of some of the deals that are available for you to get out there and pursue. First one is, first question you ask before you get out there is, why should you look for off-market deals? Off-market deals are, like I said, deals that are not listed on MLS, but why should you look at them? Think of it like you're running a race. If you get a head start on a track and field, that means you have less competition to the finish line. You're more than likely going to finish first. So that's one of the reasons. And then by being there first, you get a discount on the property. I mean, you're first. These deals are first come, first serve, first to negotiate, first to close the deal. A lot of times, people have loyalties to the first one there, so the deeper discount. And the most motivating thing is that you get direct negotiation with the seller. You got the head start. There's nobody in the pack on this property. You got to the property. you making a deal, and you get the direct negotiation with that seller. And this is a relationship that's built that just can't be broken. So back to what I was saying at first. What type of deals are out there? What is an off-market deal? What are the types and kinds? First type and kind is a pre-foreclosure. Pre-foreclosures refers to the state of a property that's in the early stages of being repossessed due to the property's owner inability to pay outstanding mortgage obligation. So this means that in the process, the homeowner has up to 90 days to pay anything outstanding before the foreclosure threat letters start. And then after 90 days, during around month 4, the bank starts sending out the notice of foreclosure, meaning that we're about to start this foreclosure process if you don't bring your loan obligations current. And then after about 6 months, it goes into foreclosure. But in that little month's time, it's called pre-foreclosure. So this, guys, is when you guys really go on attack to find these owners. But in the meantime, in pre-foreclosure, the homeowner does have a few options. And what options do the homeowner have in pre-foreclosure is they can get a loan modification. A lot of them seek these loan modifications. Even if they do a loan modification, for some, not many, they still fall through. They seek financing through private lenders, or what the benefit to you is that they could sell to a wholesaler or investor, meaning that you are the solution for that pre-foreclosure. Because sometimes people are just so stuck, so behind, they feel like they're going to go back. So when you come there as a wholesaler or investor, you're the savior. You're the one that's here to save them. And you're the one that to tell them that, hey, you don't have to go through the loan process all over again. You don't have to try to take a high interest loan from a private lender. You could sell this house to me and I can get you all the way out of this house and help you start over. Tax sales, tax deed sales, tax lien certification sales. Guys, you're going to hear all these terms in the different states that you're in. One thing that I want you to know is that tax sales are tax sales. I mean, however they do it, the rules are kind of the same. So if you see a tax sale, these are the different forms of tax sales that you'll see. These are normally done in auction format, or some I've heard that I haven't seen, but I've heard are online that you can attend a tax sale. So during the tax sale option, before after that tax sale, so the process is that once the homeowners is behind on their taxes, what happens is that they get behind on taxes, and either the government will come in or state will come in and foreclose on a house to update or pay off the outstanding property taxes. A lot of times what happens, majority of the time, if the property's under an existing loan, the bank will pay the outstanding back taxes and just add it to the principal balance of the loan. So what are some options if the home is seized? Well, guys, say if you go out and you buy this home on a tax sale, and now you own the property, the homeowner still has time to redeem the home. So the homeowner must reimburse the purchaser the amount paid at the sale, or pay the taxes owed if the house didn't sell, plus the interest within a certain time frame. So they have a time frame after you guys purchase the property to get it back. A lot of times in these tax sales, the owners are absentee, but every blue moon you do have that situation where the homeowner or family member wants that home back. Probate. Probate is the sale. Probate sale is the process executed at a county court where the attorney for the estate of a deceased person sells property from the estate, typically the house, typically real estate, in order to divide the property among the beneficiaries. So these are willed properties, heirships, where the grandmother, father, mother, cousin, brother dies, and they have an existing will on the estate, and the trustee or attorney sells everything to pay out everybody that's a beneficiary. So this is a little bit of a tricky one. If there are no heirs, you'll see these come up for sale sometimes, or they're just up to sell at a deep discount. These are some golden ones that you can find some really great deals on, because a lot of the time these homes are paid off. Trustee sale and substitute trustee sale. Guys, this one has a very long definition, but if you can find these, they turn to be some very great deals. So the simple definition is a mortgage foreclosure sale initiated by the lender when a homeowner defaults on their mortgage, such as sales overseen by the court. So these are great deals. Kind of hard to find, but if you can find them, you found gold. So during the proceedings of it, of the foreclosure is similar to the pre-foreclosure. Homeowner has some options. So when you find these, if they're still in litigation, what you're going to hear that the homeowner is still in this process. So the homeowner can either declare bankruptcy, generally a Chapter 7 or 11, to stop the it stops the foreclosure process, but it doesn't relieve them of the debt. They still got the debt. File a civil action and get temporary restraining order. This in the industry is called a band-aid. A lot of times, guys, if you find these first, you just got to wait it out and wait for that house to come back. Or they short sell the property, where, guys, you have to be accustomed and knowledgeable about short sales. Short sales for investors are gold. I mean, that is a big market in short sales. So if you find somebody in this situation, you go to them with the solution of, you could short sell the property to me, and then we'll go through that process. So number one question is, what is the best strategy for finding off market deals? This is the magic bullet. This is the secret sauce. This is what everybody wants to know. I need a strategy. Just tell me how to do it. So there's several. You got bandit signs. You drive for dollars. You could cold call. Cold calling is a big one. You can go door knocking. You can go ride around the houses, looking for old houses for sale by owners. You can also look for code violations, things of that nature. You can send out direct mail, postcards, mailers. Okay, they will get you a couple deals. It's kind of expensive. You can bird dog. I love bird dog. It's just the sound of the bird dog. Bird dog. You can go to Craigslist, look at listings. Sometimes people do it. You can network at events. Networking is a big one that I believe in, that you can meet a lot of people and network with. And another form of networking is you just go door to door and you meet attorneys, mortgage brokers, bail bondsmen, mailman, FedEx man, UPS man. You can go out and shake hands with real estate attorneys, tax attorneys, county officials, commercial bank lenders. You just talk to everybody in the chain in networking, because networking, if done correctly, is good. So what's the answer? Well, the answer is all of them. Guys, you have to put all of these methods into your arsenal of marketing. There is no one way. A professional investor, whether you be wholesaler investor, has to have a combination of all. Because if you don't have a combination of all, you're what we call down here in Texas a one-trick pony. And a one-trick pony just has one method, one way of doing everything. And I'm going to tell you this off the muscle, guys. It's 100% proven. One-trick ponies do not last that long in business. You have to make a way to incorporate everything. If you don't have the money, it's going to take a little bit of legwork. You got to save your change up. I mean, with mailers are expensive, but mail within your budget. If you got $10, postage is 43 cents. Work it out. Cold calling, if you don't like the phone, call 5 people. Networking events are free. You can go to Meetup, you can go to church events, you can go to office events. There's always somebody to meet. Brokerages, attorneys. I mean, you can pick up the phone, but it's better to go shake a hand. Long story short, guys, you have to use all of them, because in real estate, there's number one rule, guys. You got to work hard and play hard. You have to work hard. There is no substitute for hard work. I mean, a lot of guys that you see with the multi-million-dollar portfolios, the checks they're getting all the time, it took work, 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 and they mastered a way to use a bit of everything in order to get to that one, get to the checks or that one solution, and that's closing more deals and getting more contracts, guys. Once you get it started, it's just like a machine. You keep going, and it will pay you in the end. It takes time, but you have to start somewhere. So you got to understand, guys, it's a long road to lasting success. And the key in that statement is lasting. Like I said, everybody, if you keep shooting at the goal, eventually you're going to make a shot. You're going to make a basket. But to be consistent at making constant closings, getting constant deals with stickability, meaning that you start today and 20 years from now, you're still in the business. You have to go through the process. You have to go through the marketing. You have to take some time to educate yourself. And trust me, everybody, myself included, have pitfalls, bad deals, learning curves. You're going to get hit from all angles. Trust me. And this is where they say the strong survive and the weak fail. You have to be mentally tough enough to say, no matter what happens, I'm going to stick in the game. I'm not going to give up, because in the end, consistent work pays off. And the word there is consistency, guys. You have to stay at it, stay at it, stay at it. Do one at a time. If you have a job, stay at your job and do this part-time. Take an hour a day, hour, 2 hours a day, 4 hours a day. But you have to start somewhere with your own time investment. Guys, time to you is free. The time you invest to either get out there and drive around, to make a couple phone calls, to get dressed and go out to an event, all that is free. You don't need money, credit. You don't need a knowledge base. Only thing you have to do is make the decision to get up every day, a couple hours out the day, and work at it. You could be outsold, but you should never be outworked. You should never be outworked, guys. You should always be grinding at this. It doesn't matter if you only have 1 hour in your day. You make that the most dedicated, focused, hardest hour of your life. And if you consistently do that 365, you will get to financial freedom. Don't give up. Don't quit. With that, guys, that's the end of my presentation. I'd like to say thank you for everybody that sat up and watched this video, took the time with me to learn something new, and hopefully I educated you and fed into you. Guys, I'd like to give a big shout out to my Facebook group, Estimated Repairs for Wholesaling Group, all my founding members. Thank you for sticking with me. There's more to come. Guys, we're just in it to grow. Be motivated every day to reach your goals of financial freedom. And guys, as you always know, I want you to prepare yourself every day for your greatness. Prepare your circles for your greatness, and get out there and be great. Peace.